Hello guys, welcome back to the Mr. Chips Gaming channel, and today we have a video on Planetary Titans Annihilation. And yeah, this is going to be a simple tutorial video, and also I just wanted to say I did get a new PC for Christmas. That's why I've been gone for so long, but you guys might be thinking, oh my god, it's in such higher quality. Then that's why, because I had to do 720p, is it? And 30 frames per second, because it would just lag so much and it'd just be unplayable. So yeah, right, let's get started on the tutorial. So when you come into the menu, you want to go, if you want to just practice, you go into single player, go into AI skirmish, and let's say you want to play with your friends. So what you can do is you turn that on public. Let's just create a name for it. Let's just type in Mr. Rocky Chips. And then you type in a password. There you go, that's your password. Then that means you can tell your friend the password. Nobody else can join unless they know the password. And then when you've done that, you can choose your colour. And what this is your primary colour. So let's say you choose red. Most of your base will be red, but this second colour is for like accent colours, because it'll be mostly red but kind of black. You'll see it when we play. So I'm just gonna do it so obvious you can tell it's that. And I'm gonna do, I don't know, just something for the enemy. Just there we go. So here we've got free for all. We can do teams, so if you're playing with your friends and you want to just start out, you can do with your friend. But you can choose planets here, but this is not all the planets you can choose. You can go into here, then you can choose a bunch of planets here. But you have to be careful, because if you see here, it says no metal, and if you don't have any metal, it's going to be really hard to continue. So and then you've got player chooses on starting planet. So you basically can choose where you want to start, and you can choose where you want to start. And yeah, right. I'm just gonna load up the game. See you in a couple seconds. Alright, so when you're in the game, you'll get this green thingy. It'll basically tell you where to spawn. You left click and then press start annihilation, then you'll start. So when we land, the first thing we want to do is get a bot factory. So I'll just get our bot factory in. Second we spawn down, click on the commander, we'll get a bot factory. But you can also see here, what I was talking about, like an accent colour sort of. It's not like fully red, but you can see here that I only did blue and red so you could tell more easily. When that's finished, you want to click on it and then shift left click to make 5 fabrication bots. Click it twice to make 10. And then what you want to do is tell your commander, this guy, the big guy, to start making some energy plants. And then we're going to tell this guy to start making metal extractors. Or just a quick note, if this guy gets attacked and killed, you lose the game and the NPC or other player wins. But then when you've got that guy and your commander making that, you want to get a air factory. And then when you've got the air factory, just do a couple hummingbirds then, and get a radar. And don't worry about the vehicle factory. I'm going to do that in a second. So when you've got those two done, what you want to do then is start getting some energy storage done, and then metal storage. Because let's say some reason your power stops working, you've got a couple minutes till it runs out. But then when we've done that, we want to build a couple turrets, preferably the Gatler turrets, which is like anti-ship defense. This won't prevent people from orbit. They will prevent people from using air attacks. But when you've done that, you want to get an orbital factory. So get an orbital factory, then that'll allow you to go to space. But we're only gonna use the orbital fabrication bots for now, because those are the most useful. Because let's say this was a system with multiple planets, we could make one of these, send it to that planet. Like, I don't know, let's just pretend we've gone to a different planet. We could send him into the sky and tell him to build stuff on the ground, which the orbital factory can do. But yeah, and the orbital fabrication bot, he makes like space factory, so you can make like battleships and ships that'll do like better, what's the word, they'll construct stuff in orbit. And yeah, so we'll want to tell it to do that. And the Avengers protect it. It's like an orbital fighter. It's like a battleship, but not a battleship. And then you've got the basic radar, which is like one of these radars, but in the sky, that detects ships in the sky. We've got the air factory, so he'll start making that. And we've done that. We want to get some more energy plants. Energy plants is quite vital. You might be like, oh, my metal's really bad, but metal, it takes less time to make stuff, but it's just a big pain to get metal, because like it may look easy, but when the enemy comes close, it's like really hard to expand your infrastructure. But yeah, and also you can see what I've done here is I've sent these 3 bots, and you right click on that to tell them to help construction on something that's doing. It's the best way I could explain it. And yeah, so let's just start creating more turrets, because we're going to need some turrets. I'm just going to tell this guy to stop doing that, and we're going to tell him to start making some more turrets, as well as this guy, because he's not doing anything. And these will basically provide protection for our base. And so let's just put a commander in the heart of our base, so if we do get attacked, then it'll have the most defences before it does get to him. And we're just going to put that over him, so if he does get attacked by air, there is some sort of defence. And now that we've got our first orbital facility, what we're going to do now is we're going to make an orbital factory. And that's going to allow us to make battleships, advanced radars and stuff. I've got one more on the way, but I'm just going to create 3 Avengers, just in case, whilst that guy's here, I might as well do that. So basically, if they're not building anything, tell them to help do something else, basically. So energy storage is on the way. When this is made, what you want to do is get laser platforms and advanced radar satellites, because that'll help you locate the enemy, and if the enemy does come into range, it'll shoot it from the sky. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So when that's done, what I'm going to do is get an advanced radar satellite, and so basically when that's done, that'll basically detect the enemy. But like, let's say they've got a base right here, we'll be able to detect them. But if they send a ship into space, we'll be able to see them anyway, which is how this game works. If they're in space, you can see them, so the enemy can see that I'm building this up in space. But they can't see I've built all this. It's only till they get an advanced radar and get it close to my base till they can see what I'm building on the ground and stuff. So just keep that in mind if you are playing against enemy players. They can see what you do in space, but not on the ground, unless they get an advanced radar satellite, which you don't want to happen. So get a lot of like Avengers or battleships around, so if one does come into range, your Avengers and battleships will automatically target it. So you don't have to manually do it from your base. And that's basically all the basics for Titans, for this game at least. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. And yeah, just like and subscribe for more content like this on the channel. Have a good day. Peace.